Peace. What up? This is Doc Blake with Ethereal TV, bringing you the 91st episode of The Last Piece to the Puzzle. The motto for me is silver, gold, and cryptos equals freedom because they are decentralized assets and they're going to play an important part in the immediate, the short term, and the long-term futures. And now with that being said, let's do some Ethereal house clearing. Go to the Ethereal website and check out what we have to offer. And you can use the author's name and the book title. You'll see the book on the website, but you can use the author's name and book title to Google it, and there it is available for purchase on Amazon. Just check out the book is called Check This Out, and you'll see it on the Ethereal website. So definitely go check that out. And in recent news, we just officially completed a first run, our first print on the new American-made Vastex screen printing machine. So big shout out to B Goody for officially doing the first print. I'm wearing one right now. If you can see it, this is the cotton candy logo, as I'm calling it. It's like cotton candy blue that fades into cotton candy pink. And we also can design your logo if you have an idea, or if you already have a picture or something, I can vector it out for you. We can also do that for you. So hit us up if you're interested in custom design t-shirts as well. You can pause this video and you can email us at ethereal@gmail.com if you're interested in that. And with that being said, let's get into the price action today. Let me give it a live refresh. A nice pullback in the market today. I still think we're going under some consolidation, but currently we have Bitcoin at $54,386.82. Ethereum is at $4,098. Binance Coin is at $643. XRP is at $1.40. Dogecoin has pulled back a little bit to 46 cents. Cardano is up today a little bit at $1.71. Polkadot is at $38.89. Bitcoin Cash is at $1,453. Litecoin is at $355. Uniswap is at $40.87. And Ethereum Classic is at $100. And we're still seeing a nice little pullback in Theta. It has went up 3% in the last hour at $10.41. I still think we're in a consolidation price action with Theta as well, which is not going to be the main topic of today for the first time in a little while. But let's go check out precious metals. And let me see, give this a live refresh. Gold is at $1,823 and silver is at $27.09. So precious metals are still bouncing around all crazy, which is interesting in these markets because normally precious metals are supposed to be like really stable, but we're seeing these crazy price swings. Like I said, the most manipulated market on the planet. All markets are manipulated, but I'm not going to get in too deep into that conspiracy theory today. This is about cryptocurrency. This is what Satoshi built against those, fairy tale mechanisms of infinite money and things like that. So let's go dive into the Bitcoin chart first. As you see, we just retested the bottom of this ascending triangle. If we get support here and we head back up to the top, I am predicting a breakout. None of this is financial advice, and I think that breakout will eventually take us to over $80,000 if you see my target. And I think this is very possible within like the next month and a half that Bitcoin reaches 80K, and this is my price prediction right now. So we're consolidating. This is on the daily in this ascending triangle where we just retested the bottom. It looks like we're getting supported as of right now. We can still bust down, and if we do bust down, the price target is like, potentially, I would just say the Elon Musk buying place. So I'll say 35,000 is the price target potentially if we break down, but we have tons of resistance below us. Of support below us. So I think that, it's not going to go straight down to 35,000 or anything like that. I'm just saying this is the measured move out of this price target, but it will take a lot of volume to break through those lower regions that we already have established support at, right? So, but that's the best case, worst case scenario that I'm seeing for kind of the short term 2-month time period, I would say. But I'm predicting, like I said, 80K Bitcoin. We're a Bitcoin bull here. We don't want to hear none of that bearish crap on last piece to the puzzle. So let's pull up the Theta chart. you know I'm going to chart Theta. I want to start charting Ethereum as well. I'm going to try to tie that in, but I'm not going to get there today because I want to talk about a coin that's on Ethereum. But here's the Theta charts for all my Thatians out there. You know I'm a Thatian. Full-time Thatian out here. So and like I said, we're in a similar chart that Bitcoin's in this ascending triangle. In Theta, we didn't even touch the bottom of the triangle, which was at $9.70. So this is still a consolidation period. We've been in a long consolidation period, long sideways action. I mean, look at this sideways action. We did have an extreme high of $16 and another extreme low in this recent price action of about $7, I would just say. So Theta is capable of these moves in its sleep. So do not trade Theta. As I always say, it's just something that you hodl, you dollar cost average in because of the technology that it brings to the table and the real world use case that Theta has taken on, which is communications as far as streaming videos and any type of communication, taking the load off of these larger networks, making it easier for people to get high quality graphical content, right? So, but that's not the topic of the day. As you see, I can just stray off and talk about Theta all day, but let's talk about the main topic of the day. I'm going to go back to CoinGecko. We're going to type in MIST for Mist, Alchemist. And before I talk about it, let me pull up the puzzle. Like I said, that was the promotion for our t-shirt printing company. Our t-shirt printing adventure. And this is the puzzle today. As you see, Ethereum plus this new token called Mist token equals Uniswap liquidity pool tokens, and you can use that to not only mine Mist, but you can mint a Crucible, which is in turn mining Mist, and you're also getting ETH rewards, such as a liquidity pool provides. So this token that is capable of this is called Alchemist coin, also known as Mist token, and they are getting involved with the NFT space, and we're going to dive into that. So let's go back to the CoinGecko, and you see if you see it's at $120. I'll show you the highs real quick. The high was $225. So as you see, we're having a really nice retracement, over 46%. So I think that I'm presenting this coin to you at a really good time. I've briefly talked about it on previous videos, but I really wanted to emphasize on it today, make you aware about it. Like I said, all this is financial entertainment and crypto entertainment. None of this is financial advice. But Mist token is currently at $1.20. It pulled back from $225. That's 46.5%, and in crypto we call that a nice healthy retracement. So I do think this would be a opportune time to possibly, for people who are interested and want to get into it, to take this opportunity to do so while it's sitting at $120 after a nice pull back. And let's go check out the front end of this token. You're so early that the front end is not even done. Actually, the concept of this token is basically a bunch of developers that came together that want to kind of generate liquidity for NFTs, as well as being able to transform coins and NFTs by using basically one substance or like something like that, which is also Alchemist. But this article that I'm going to read will do a lot better explaining it. This just came out. First, I'll show you the Alchemist coin Twitter. You can go here and see Alchemist coin, and you can see that they have another link to a newer website on here. And this they just updated this. So this is the newer website, and it says providing liquidity to get LP tokens, mint a Crucible using LP tokens, earn rewards with Crucible. So this isn't even on the Alchemist CoinGecko, but I think it will be sometime soon, which will officially be their front end launch. So I think that's something that's pretty big to the community and big to the developers. I am actually certified alchemist in this space. I've been mining this token for a little while now, actually. So, but they just released something that I can get more in depth and explain this opportunity to people. So let's go to that, which is also on their Twitter, and you can see right here, Alchemist Book of Genesis. It says Alchemist Book of Genesis, Alchemist, Chapter 1, Genesis. Not too long ago, in a land far, far away known as the Twitterverse, Alchemist was conceived through a simple tweet. The pirate guild captain and attempted to launch attempted to launch a token. In its pioneering days, it was meant to be a playground, a hub for like-minded alchemists to safely experiment and scratch their inquisitive itch. Chapter 2, Scientific Speculation. So what exactly is alchemist? It is not a person or a group. It is you and me. It is eccentric and visionary individuals bound together by a common goal of finding the Philosopher's Stone and achieving immortality. We've begun our search for the Philosopher's Stone with a simple yet elegant experiment. Introduction. First and foremost, like in all good experiments, the reagents we would brew would determine the sorcery of our experiments. In our initial trial, the two reagents we decided to work with were basically reagents are like, if you don't know, it's like some type of coding terminology type thing. Non-fungible tokens, NFTs. The transmutation which produces NFTs means that no two NFTs can be the same. Each one is unique and distinguishable from the others. Using NFTs, ownership of digital assets can be proven in a decentralized manner. Liquidity provider tokens. LP tokens are created when a user deposits two assets into a decentralized liquidity pool. They represent a pro-rata share of the total pool, which determines the proportion of rewards and trading fees awarded to the LP holder. So basically they're dealing with liquidity pool tokens and non-fungible tokens. Hypothesis: NFT, LP tokens, rewards. So although NFTs had gained widespread use and prominence, we theorized that much more utility could be derived from the non-fungible property of the NFTs. This is where the Crucible comes into play. Crucible's proof of ownership, much as a unique key would open just one lock, we speculate that if one were to create a virtual vault, in our case a Crucible, it is possible that an NFT could be utilized as a key to this Crucible, such that only the owner of the key would have access to its contents. As each NFT is unique, we can be certain that the Crucible is only accessible to the owner of that particular NFT. Crucible transfers. And what purpose does our second reagent serve? LP tokens represent underlying assets deposited in a liquidity pool, yet they also accrue yields and rewards. If these tokens are contained in a Crucible, it may be possible to facilitate trades of a basket of LP tokens via trade of the NFT keys. The reward accrued by the underlying assets are also claimable by the Crucible. So not only would the user be trading a basket of assets, but all the unclaimed rewards accrued by those assets up to the date of the sale, truly making these Crucibles unique. Aludel staking. In order to incentivize users to deposit assets to liquidity pools, it has become common for projects to reward LP tokens holders via staking programs. These programs typically require users to store their LP tokens in a contract owned by the project The user then receives a portion of the project tokens as a reward. We propose that projects deposit rewards into what we call an Aludel reward program, a smart contract designed by our guild master. The smart contract takes these rewards and pays them out to Crucible holders that hold the required LP tokens over a given time period. Aludel rewards multipliers can be configured so that the Crucible holders could receive rewards proportional to the length of the participation in every program. This incentivizes long-term holding of the underlying asset. It also means that the LP tokens never have to leave the Crucible. A user simply registers the Crucible with an Aludel program, and if it is eligible, it receives the rewards. As no transaction is required to register, this approach reduces gas fees compared to traditional staking programs. Up until now, in a scenario where two different projects have decided to distribute rewards to a particular LP token holders have been forced to choose between the staking programs rather than getting both of the rewards. Using our approach, the projects are now able to set up multiple Aludels for the same LP tokens, or send all of the rewards to a single shared Aludel. The reward then gets automatically distributed to all the eligible Crucible holders. Users are no longer forced to choose between the staking programs. They can stake their tokens in multiple programs simultaneously and experience some alchemy while doing so. Chapter 3. Wow, are you guys keeping up? I know it's pretty heavy stuff here. This is like really deep crypto concepts and stuff like that about NFTs, LP tokens, and rewards. But basically, you use token. Matter of fact, it talks about it right here, the experiment. Let's just go into this part. Prepare your tokens. To mint your Crucible, you need to own ETH and MIST tokens. Then you use the ETH and the MIST tokens to print LP tokens, which are Uniswap LP tokens, to mint MIST and to mint basically to your mining MIST, to farm MIST. and then you get rewarded for doing so. So not only are you farming mist, but you're also getting rewards on top of that. So what have we done so far? Alchemist tokens launch. Alchemist tokens Mist were initially distributed on the Balancer platform via its liquidity bootstrapping pool, LPB. 1 million tokens were sold for a total of 35 Ether, all of which were deposited into our native reward program. There are over 8,000 holders of Mist. Crucible. Alchemists are currently able to mint crucibles and create their own virtual vault. Crucibles are minted using Uniswap Mist ETH LP tokens, which are automatically transferred to the vault during the minting process. That's what we were talking about. You take your ETH, you take your Mist that you can get off of Uniswap, you stake them, get your LP tokens, use the LP tokens to mint your Crucible, and the Crucible automatically absorbs your LP tokens. They're automatically transferred to the vault during the minting process. These LP tokens can be withdrawn from the Crucible, and more Mist ETH LP tokens can be added. With over 3,000 Crucibles safely minted to date, it would appear that this experiment has been resounding success. Aludel staking. The funds raised during the LBP were channeled to Alchemist native Aludel program. The program also distributes Mist tokens from bi-weekly inflation events. Many Crucible owners have registered their Crucibles with the program and are safely accruing rewards without having to transfer their LP tokens out of their vault. Here are some interesting statistics and numbers at the time of writing. 40 million of liquidity locked in Mist ETH LP. Over 15,000 Mist tokens are currently being distributed by the Aludel program, and this number increases automatically with each inflation event. These numbers demonstrate that the Aludel reward program is thriving and the model benefits both projects and liquidity providers. We hope our efforts have inspired the next generation of alchemists to join us in our mission to achieve immortality. Alchemist, being a community project, will always require both brains and brawn to help push forward whatever the agenda of the day would be. The more help we get, the faster we can run and higher we can fly. Although the plan is that there is no plan, this is not to say we are aimlessly building, but rather it signifies the limitless potential of what Alchemist could become. Whatever you dare dream, whatever we dare build, is what Alchemist will turn out to be. So we implore the dreamers of the world to join us and see what we can achieve together. It's possible that it's the possibility of having a dream come true that makes life interesting. So that's their basically pitch to the entire world about Alchemist Coin. This just came out 4 days ago. I've been studying it a little bit. I know I kind of still fumbled through it. It's a lot of deep concepts and things like that in Crucible, in crypto. Even I've been studying this for a good 3 years, and you know what I mean, they just keep coming up with stuff. But this one I really like. This one, I said I'm just not bringing you stuff. I already talked about this token. It's in my top 8 cryptos. Go watch this video. My top 8 cryptos in order, 8 to 1. Alchemist is on there. I talk about basically the only cryptos that I support right now that I'm involved in. I don't have some crazy portfolio. I mean, not all my cryptos are on here, but most of them are. All the ones that I'm dollar cost averaging into that I truly believe in are on here, and Alchemist Coin is one of them. So go check out this video as well. But that's all I have for y'all today. Tried to get in depth on this Alchemist Coin. I think you should become a certified alchemist. Go help support the community as we try to achieve things that have not been achieved. So shout out to all my alchemists out there. This is your boy Doc Blake with Ethereal TV. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.